Soma's ties to public security may lead to his undoing. By seizing the puppet himself, Yagami seeks to pull down the puppet master holding the strings. To do so, he forms a temporary alliance with the fugitive Kuwana. But Soma arrives to carve a bloody path into a hideaway no one should know about. Reiko Kusumoto's betrayal has proven more volatile than anyone could have guessed.
Genda-sensei, they're calling last night's bombing a terrorist attack.
That was a Kaike-kun, right? The one Yagami mentioned?
Yes, I believe so. Nothing about Soma or RK in the article either. Could public security be tampering with the press?
I wouldn't give public security that much credit. Besides, if a bomb goes off in a desert...
Right, I guess when you put it that way.
Unfortunately, even if they do identify a Kaike-kun, the ones responsible, any investigation would grind to a halt.
If the public learned the bombing was tied to Ihara's battery case...
Yeah. Anyway, where's Yagami?
No, we've been in touch via email though. He's on his...
Great. What'd he get himself into now?
If he's actually going to the hospital, does that mean it's serious?
Don't worry, he's fine. He's just going to meet with someone about the case.
Who'd want to meet up at a hospital?
Reiko Kusumoto.
"13 years. I still can't believe it. Waking up and finding out you're suddenly 30.
Take your time. You'll adjust eventually.
Work again?
I won't be long. I just need to take a quick meeting. Now put down that mirror already.
Oh.
So, you sold Kuwana out to public security because Mitsuru-kun woke up. Does that about sum it up? You waited 13 years for Mitsuru-kun to wake up.
There's that. Yes. Going forward. It'll take time. And lots of it. He's at a disadvantage as it is. And to brand him the child of a murderer on top of that.
Where are we?
Mitsuru.
Hey, Mom.
Mitsuru. Mitsuru.
Finally, he's woken up. Doesn't this change everything? I think you may want to reconsider what you told me, Kusumoto-san. Alone, I'm sure you could have lived with the weight of your choice. But... now you have something you'd sacrifice everything to protect. He's so precious. But he's also so fragile he can come crashing down without even a warning. You're going to have to be his shield, Kusumoto-san. We'll do it together. with your cooperation.
I have to do what I can to protect him.
I suppose so, but you covered up your crimes and it was Sawa-sensei. On top of that, Akaike-kun's throat was slit last night. Kawano will be another body for the pile soon. Hell, maybe I'm in trouble myself.
How was he yesterday?
Well, as soon as RK showed up for him, I can't really say how that made him feel. Until now, he'd been adamant about ensuring you... He said no one could blame you for what you did to Shin. Kawano put his life on the line for you. You failed to silence him, and you let him get away. That means whatever happens next, it's his move. And whatever he does to you, none of my business. As for me, I have no evidence on Kawai's murder. I only came here today because that's all. I hope Mitsuru-kun has a speed. Really, guys? And stay down. Excuse me.
ありがとうございました。
何見てんだ。死ね俺。
Really, guys? What a waste. And stay down. Come on. What a waste. And stay down. Why is this always Let's do this. And stay down. Come on. Really, guys? I wish you hadn't. And stay down. Really, guys? And stay down. What a waste. Really, guys? What a waste. Great.
Let's do this.
And stay down.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Back already, Yagamishi. How are you feeling after last night? That shockwave from the blast took you down.
Oh yeah. That was something else, I gotta say.
I bet, tough guy. Kamurocho's finest detective never—
Doc, you made it. We've been asking around if anyone's seen Kuwana.
You don't want to know how that went.
No leads, huh?
Pretty much. Doesn't help that Arcay's crawl. Soon as they spot Kuwana,
Kuwana gave this to me yesterday.
Isn't that Toshiro Ehara? Kuwana-san called you out there just to give you this?
Yep. He told me to give it to Ehara.
what the? Oh man, it looks like it's cracked.
Can you take a look at it, Tsukumo? I get the feeling it's no ordinary pendant.
Certainly.
Not handing it over to Ehara till you know what the deal is?
He won't mind, will he?
Speaking of, Yagamishi, what's the status of Ehara's sex—
Saori-san's prepared. If they accept the case,
And that'd put Reiko Kusa—
right. And if that,
Interesting.
everyone wants. If we don't
Then,
gonna head to.
I'd argue the circumstance. I can't help but—
seriously, we can't just—
So,
Can you guys keep an eye out for Kuwana and Ijincho? I need to go over Haru's case with Sari-san.
10-4.
We're going too, Suki.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。 Well... Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
What a waste. Wow, looks like we've got a full house.
Shirosaki-sensei asked me to come by. She said they needed some business handled while you were out of town.
I find it hard to believe she'd put it...
Maybe not.
Yagami-san, you're just in time. I think we should conduct another interview with the...
Okay, but what will we talk about?
If we want to claim he's innocent of battery, then we need to prove he's the one who murdered Mikoshiba at the same time. But since the murder footage isn't admissible in court, we need something more substantial.
Basically, we need new evidence.
So your plan is to meet...
I know it's a long shot, but...
I'd like to come help, but someone has to check Higashi's...
Excuse me? If I have to be Hoshino-kun...
I'd prefer if you address
Mouth
me...
on this kid.
Ihara only seems to open... So, if you talk to him again, do you think we'll...
I'll see what I can get out of him.
Sounds good.
Sure.
What do you mean? I am just here to get dirt.
Guess we better watch.
I still have some preparation. I'll call you at...
Sure thing.
I'm going to try and get in touch with Ihara's wife. Even though they're separated, Ihara may have shared details about... Oh, and Higashi-san will be there.
Ihara's status as either a sex offender or a murderer is the court's focus right now. Opinions split between who thinks the Mikoshiba murder footage is authentic and...
Sorry for keeping you, Yagami-san. We should head to the detention center.
Kamuracho, how about a
If
ticket?
you please. I'll be waiting.
Really, guys? What a waste.
Well, isn't that just the worst? So the murder footage can't be used as evidence. I was hoping it'd be played in court.
Yeah, and if it was, it would prove you're innocent. But the prosecution flat out refuses to accept you. There's no room for error.
Excellent. In the end, they'll lock me up for battery. And I'll get away with murder.
Yeah. We know all about what you and Kuwana planned.
My condolences.
Which reminds me, you said you'd confess to then as icing.
Exactly. The public must know that the law can't personally.
I bet you do. So when that time comes, maybe you've got something like that in your... Because...
That I told you I wouldn't admit to the murder in court. I have no intention of just handing it over.
Handing it over? So you're saying there is still a piece of evidence we don't know about?
What is it, Ahara-san?
Even if there was, you'll never get your hands on it. Didn't mean to get your hope.
Maybe it's a piece of Mikoshiba's body. Would you hide something like that?
Well, was he missing any body parts?
No, nothing indicated it.
Maybe it wasn't a missing body part.
Even if it was, that would hardly constitute... Hair could have come from anywhere, or...
I suppose...
The murder weapon. Kanagawa PD said the weapon used to kill Mikoshiba still hadn't been found.
Yet a knife. If it were...
Any normal criminal would have just ditched. You got revenge for yourself.
Your point.
If you were cleared of the battery charges and confessed to Mikoshiba, you'd need something convincing. That one piece of evidence. Well, right up, you had a accomplice.
And if that's the case, then...
Yeah, so...
That's it?
Kawana's vanished. Public security found out about him.
Public security?
Kuwana wanted me to tell you he won't make it to the end of your revenge plan.
So, I'm the last man standing, am I? Well, he's already helped me plenty. I never expected...
At this point, he won't be able to outrun them. If public security catches him, burying him will be the least they do.
What do you mean? What's going on?
You remember last time? If you don't recall, I said you'd grab the tiger by the tail.
And your tiger is... public security?
Right. And they're out there on the warpath. Everything has to be brought into the light. We need what you did to be exposed. Kuwana can't be saved in any other way. I need your help, Ahara-san.
Then you lose. I'll never admit to killing Hiro Mikoshiba in court. The system can die. It threw Toshiro away, and I won't lift a finger to save it. Kuwana-san knew how this could end. We have our convictions. When this started, we knew it could end up costing our lives.
You knew going in, huh? And that's all? Is that what you tell yourself so you can sleep at night?
Maybe it is.
Yagami-san. Do you remember my original request to look into both the Hara incidents? I asked you to look into the train event, and then I asked you to look into Hiro Mikoshiba's murder. And now, I'm afraid I have to make one more request of you. Do you still carry your defense attorney's lapel pin? At Ahara-san's trial, I'd like you to take the floor with me to defend him. It's going to be eventful. I think we should go as a team.
Sure about that? You know, my legal counsel isn't cheap.
I'll let Genda-sensei know about the invoice.
You got it. Count me in. You never know when something like this will happen. Check it out. I always have it on me.
I know that.
Huh? You do?
Hello?
Doc, where you at right now?
Just got back to Yokohama, actually.
You just noticed? Everywhere.
Where
over
are
at the
you?
Leomon place.
Right. They mentioned they were going to Yokohama to see
Make
a
your way
horse.
over, will you?
Oh, look at you taking charge. Anything
yeah,
else?
Don't track your...
Looks like the gang's all here.
Everyone but the star.
That is next level ass kissing.
A good ass kisser is welcome back, Yagami-san.
Grab it. Nice. So you're really gonna stand in...
Just to give Sari-sans.
Ah, I see. Does that mean I don't need to be present for Ahara-san?
Huh? How?
Yagami's there, I don't see why you gotta be.
I have been plenty useful. At least a little.
Should a lawyer really have to say that?
Ah, man.
Well, that's all I got. So where's Kawana? Any word on where he's hiding?
Yeah, about that.
RK's out there looking for him too.
On the flip side...
Well, yes. You think Kawana's...
Alive? Yes. Unharmed? I can't say. When I saw him, he was already making plans to disappear. But the real problem is what happens next. Now that he knows Reiko Kusamoto betrayed him, we don't know Kawana's next move.
I'd never let that slide if I were in his shoes. Maybe Kawana's thinking the same thing, you know? Maybe he's really gonna stick it to Reiko.
Yeah, I could definitely see. Oshinoku, Higashi.
Yeah, but we didn't gain...
Turns out Ahara and after her son, only reason she hasn't...
She's been living and she let us like...
Did Ahara battle?
She said she didn't...
She didn't care.
According to her...
Really?
Well, there's no easy...
Made for a pretty depressed...
What's the word on Ark?
Everywhere you look, they're strutting around like they own the place. And they know our face. They stare us down.
Plus, they're acting like they're here to stay.
Harassing how?
You know, shit like... Then another guy'll...
That's some Yakuza.
Bullshit.
And Soma?
Nah, there's no... And Soma isn't
Especially if he has public...
That about wrap it up?
Seems so. As for me, I think I'll head out and see what I can find out about Kawana-san.
Same. I just hope he's okay.
Tsukumo-san and Sugiura-san do...
Yeah. You don't hold a candle to...
Black belt in karate.
Well, I'm just more of a... Anyway, I'm heading back to Kamurocho.
What about you, Doc? Want to call it a night?
Now skin off my back.
So, what'll it be?
I'll wander around a bit more.
Hey, bro. If Kawana...
What'll it be?
If I can really stay the night. and stay down.
Hey, Yagami-san. You handle everything in a Jincho?
I think so?
Really? He's upstairs. Tsukumo-kun, Yagami-san's here.
Something up?
Yes, it's about the pendant Kawana-san gave you. Turns out, it was just a decoy after all.
Decoy? For what?
For what was inside. This. The cracks in the pendant on it.
Video data.
It's the footage of Ihara murdering...
That doesn't make sense. Why would Kawana put... I mean, RK came after and all for a video that...
Yes, except the in layman's terms, with no additions or modifications.
What do you mean?
So this SD card here, you can't usually... If you were to take a picture, it's what for... Which means what...
That means... It would
Yeah, I'd say you have room to... At the very least.
Hey. Think...
Well, the video on here is the sole original. That's why he'd only leave it in the hands of someone he trusted.
Kawana asked me to give this
Sure,
to
maybe after all, and see, which I think is...
And it's set up Ihara. That's the first...
And I believe...
So hey...
Hey, sorry, I was talking...
Everything okay?
Well, so I figured I should talk to Yagami-san about this.
Akane's that girl you hung out with all the time, right? So, want to tell me more about these shady guys?
They're these thugs from Tokyo. RK, they're called. They've been flirting with her.
Okay. What else?
They got her so comfortable she blurted out some stuff she probably shouldn't have. Stuff about you, Yagami-san.
Well, that's nothing I can't. But rolling with RK is bad news.
I knew it. So they act...
What's really... What?
So she...
She did what?
Yeah, Yagami...
Can you try to get in touch?
Actually...
What about Akane?
Oh.
Hello, Matsun?
Akane, where are you right now?
The last place Mikoshiba-sensei was. I'm with...
Why?
Matsun, are you with Yagami already?
What?
It's Yagami. Is Koda-san there too?
She is. Yagami-san! It's me, Koda! Please, help me!
This Yagami? Come on over and we'll play. You know the place, right?
Who is this?
Not important.
Hey! Stop it! No!
Don't!
Come down and find out. Oh, I'm sure this goes without.
Do you guys even understand what you're doing right now?
Better hurry.
What's happening?
You stay here.
I'll contact Kaito's...
Perfect.
Let's go, Yagami-san. Hurry up, or I'm...
Yeah, let's go.
What's up?
Yagami-shi, this is Tsukumo. My drones just arrived at the scene. Koda-san and Akane-san are with some men.
Where's Kaito-san and Higashi?
I've contacted them.
Good.
They're on...
Hey! He's here! It's Yagami!
Talk. This where those arcade guys are holed up? He's Soma with them?
Nobody's had eyes on him yet. Just a sec. Tsukumo?
I've confirmed the enemy position, Yagami-shi. They have our 2 young hostages surrounded, so a head-on assault would be too dangerous. Naturally, I've already come up with some countermeasures we can run. Would you care to hear my plan?
You always come through, man. Okay then. Walk us through it.
Wow. Look who decided to show up. Too scared to come with all your little bodyguard buddies?
Not like you've got room to talk. How many shitheads does it take to watch these girls?
I never thought it would end up like this. You believe me, don't you?
Yeah. But we'll have to save the lecture for after all this is over. You'll be free soon. That goes for you too, Koda-san.
You so sure about that?
You kidnapped them to get to me? Well, here I am, so let's go.
We did lure you here, so we can beat your sorry ass to death.
Okay, then. So what was your plan? Throw all these guys at us as soon as we kick down the door?
We're smarter than that, you know.
Yeah. We knew you'd have some backup!
Here comes! Let's take out the trash! Yagami! Hands where I can see them! And same for you two!
Hey, calm down. I've got one more thing. I'm not a big fan of guns.
Huh?
Shit! Up there!
Face the wrath of Ijitsu Yokohama 99! The wicked shall be smited and retribution shall be swift!
Come on. Did you really think one gun was enough to take out a crew like us? If you did, you were wrong.
You two sit tight a little longer. But just to warn you, I'm gonna go hard on these guys. If you want to see some asses kicked, don't blink, okay?
Let's get going. I want him down before the smoke clears.
Yeah.
Come on!
Step away from the window! shall assist you. We are ready to go. We are ready to go. Here we go. We are ready to go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We are ready to go. Go then. We are ready to go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Thanks. You saved us.
No. I'm the one who got... It's not your fault. Besides...
Coda. It's alright. Well, I'm gonna head home.
Soma?
What?
Kane!
Who?
Get back!
Huh?
You're all by yourself?
Oh, I'm just here to talk.
How so?
Well, he's got Kawai's body. Been on ice for a while.
Yeah,
Problem is, if that happened, no doubt, her finger...
Yeah, but that's...
Reiko Kusamoto is... It would be unfortunate. She's on our side.
So it's your duty...
I protect all...
Necessary.
That's right. If that happened, that's why I much... But in the shadow of order, there's always a pair.
Right. Kawana said something like that, too.
But if there's one difference between the two of us, it's that I find my work enjoyable. It gives me purpose. When I dirty my hands, it's in the service of order. It goes back to a necessary evil to maintain peace in this country. In my eyes, peace does require violence. It only works when killers are below the surface, keeping it afloat. Sawa-sensei too? Is that the peace you want? Yoko Sawa? She did have to die. She almost connected the Mikoshiba case to Kawana. She was getting very close to it. She may even have figured out Reiko Kusamoto was involved. The fewer people who know a secret, the better kept the secret stays. I don't remember even hesitating on that call. And I think that means... Well, you guys won't like hearing this, but it was justified.
You asshole!
Whoa, whoa. Don't fly off the handle now. I haven't finished what I had to say.
What the fuck?
Did I mention how much of a pain in the ass Kawana made this? He negotiated for your lives, using Kawai's body as leverage over us. What? So relax, would you? I don't plan on killing you here.
Then why even show your sorry face?
The trial for Ehara-san is coming up, right? You know, the groping thing. I've come here with a request that I hope you'll consider. This from you? Reiko Kusamoto's name is not to come up during the Ehara trial. That shouldn't be so hard, right? Shirosaki-sensei would have to agree to this too. And if we were to refuse? Nothing. It's Kusamoto-san's request. She is asking nice. What? A mother doesn't want her child branded a murderer's son. Could you give her that much? And that's all. I'm sure we'll talk soon.
You think so, huh? Why put off what we can settle now? Soma! Akane!
Akane-chan! Why am I...
A paint gun? You okay?
That son of a...
Well, hell, that's gotta hurt. But a bruise sure beats the alternative, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say he got us good with that one.
Yeah. But that was a terrible call. If Soma hadn't been packing a paint gun, that would have been really bad. You two are more important than him. I should have prioritized protecting you.
Yagami-san.
You've been brave. I'm sure this was really scary for you. We'll need to do things one step at a time, Kaito-san. We can't tackle it all at once. First thing, Ehara's groping appeal needs to become a murder trial that outs Kawana and his students. That way, if public security is our real enemy here, we'll have the prosecution and the courts on our side. That'll be on me. I'll reveal a truth no one can deny.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much your specialty. Send that asshole to jail, for good.
You've got this, Yagami-san.
Whoa. This is crazy. Why is he so hot? Am I right?
Huh. Just a minute ago, she got shot. And now look at her.
Teenagers. Hello? Yeah, I'm getting ready now, Sari-san. Oversleep? I would never... Okay. Yeah. Alright, see you at the courthouse. Held on violation of Shinjuku Station's anti-nuisance ordinance, the defendant of this appeal is active duty officer Akihiro Ihara. He was previously convicted and sentenced to 6 months. However, the defense wholly...
The prosecution points to 2 pieces of evidence to prove the defendant. One is the security camera footage from Ikebukuro to Shin. The other is fiber traces from the victim's undergarments on the defense. The defense maintains this was not sufficient evidence. We have prepared counter-arguments to each piece of the prosecution's...
How does the prosecution respond?
We maintain the original sentence was perfectly adequate. That is all.
Then first, let's examine the security footage from Ikebukuro and Shinjuku Station submitted at the first trial. This is footage of Ikebukuro Station on October 7th at 7:43 a.m. The individual wearing sunglasses and a mask is believed to be the defendant. This person remains in the area for over an hour, watching as countless trains make their stops. At 9:06 a.m., he locates the victim of this case, then he boards the train and pursues her. This footage of the station platform is from when the suspect and victim board the train car.
We already saw this during the first trial. Let's not be redundant.
Of course not. The victim claimed the defendant moved in a suspicious manner once the train left Ikebukuro Station, ultimately placing his hand under her skirt. After they arrived at... However, there's a possibility the offender seen here is not the defendant himself. The goal was to disguise this event as an alibi. In other words, this instance of sexual battery was a conspiratorial fabrication. The original verdict was issued without taking this into consideration, resulting in an inadequate trial.
This is merely speculation. The defense has no proof to support.
Precisely the issue.
Yes, there is indeed no definitive proof that confirms the existence of a stand. However, the notion itself cannot be disproved, even with all of the prosecution's evidence.
Would you care to elaborate, please?
The assailant fled the train and was caught shortly after on the Shinjuku Station platform. Many nearby passed. The impact may have been greater. There's no mistake that the man apprehended at the platform. Upon arrival, station police arrested him, and immediately... With that said, there's a very real possibility the offender who... We have the evidence to prove that. What do you think of this? Is he...
Oh, really?
Wait, what? Something else should confirm.
Oh.
Now let's...
Okay, the offender, and this is... If you'll kindly look at this.
What is this? Displayed on the large monitor, please. Is that a diagram of Shinjuku Station?
That's correct, Your Honor. First, the victim and the offender ran onto the platform as soon as the train doors opened. The train car they boarded is here on this map. We've marked the offender's route with an arrow. The lighter areas on the overhead view are within the security camera's line of sight. More people pass through Shinjuku than anywhere on Earth in a single day. It's packed with security cameras. However, this arrow, that's where the defendant and stand-in swapped places.
I see. So you claim this was their opportunity?
Yes. Defendant, when you were issued the verdict in your first trial, you said the following to the judge. In a warehouse about 3 days ago. If that wasn't enough, you correctly identified despite the fact the police had yet to do. How did you manage to pull off such a feat?
It came to me in a dream. Strange, I know.
Mikoshiba-san was your son Toshiro-kun's classmate, was he not?
That's right.
Toshiro Ihara was found dead in his apartment 4 years ago. He took his own life. Afterward, the defendant sued the school over Toshiro-kun's suicide.
Yes?
Ihara-san, can you tell us why you sued the school?
There were rumors my son had been bullied. Unfortunately, the court wasn't able to substantiate that claim.
And these rumors were discovered on the internet?
They were.
Of the bullies mentioned, Mikoshiba-san's name was among. Were you aware of this?
I was.
Would you say you harbored murderous intent against Mikoshiba?
Objection! The defense's question is irrelevant. Also, the Kanagawa police are actively investigating Hiro Mikoshiba. The courtroom is no place for baseless speculation.
How does the defense respond?
The timing of the battery incident makes this case an alibi for Mikoshiba-san's murder. We believe there's a very relevant...
Very well.
Then please keep it
assumes that
Of course I did.
In other words, on the day Toshiro-kun's... It became his 6 months... That's all the motive... His stand-in,
And the defense...
Wrong. If we go through... And it's on the prosecution to refute that.
Fine. The defense's argument about the security camera's blind spot is while the defendant was running, his female victim was chasing after him. Surely the victim would have seen... Yet the victim
The victim, you...
Objection!
She's an excellent liar. Not only did she deceive Prosecutor Takano, but also the police on this...
The court does not look kindly on character defamation. It's people like you who make victims afraid to raise their voice.
The victim of this particular crime was a plant, all as part of the offender's elaborate charade. But for reasons unknown, the prosecution rejects the idea.
Excuse me?
Defense, please mind your manners.
Yagami-san.
Defense, do you have any logic behind this claim that the victim conspired with the defendant?
Yes, we do. In actuality, she wasn't the only conspirator who helped stage the groping. The bystander who captured the defendant, the witness who recorded the incident on his smartphone. Both men, in conjunction with the victim, were which means, strange as it sounds, it's clear that this was a carefully organized and...
Our investigation, additionally, 4 years ago, she was the teacher of the defendant's son. We believe this indicates a connection between the Kurokawa...
Of course, that's as deep as we need to go on that. We've simply presented the and as long as such a possibility exists, the defense asserts the defendant...
Your Honor, may I speak?
What is it?
I haven't committed murder. Per my conviction, I am just a pervert who victimized a woman on the train. Everything else is in the defense's imagination.
Defendant, why did you agree to this appeal then?
You can ask my lawyers that.
How does the defense respond?
It's just as the defendant says. However, we believe his record... To refresh his memory, I'd like him to take a look at some footage. Will you permit this, Your Honor?
Now what?
But please, don't display this on the large monitor. We shouldn't shock the public. It's footage of a murder.
Excuse...
As I said, this is solely to
Please proceed.
That's just internet.
No. This footage is from... This is a right once anything after serving your time. But Kawana can't...
No, I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow. Stop it! Stop!
Defendant, in that footage, is the person in the white raincoat you?
You could say it looks like me.
The person you killed is Hiro Mikoshiba. According to the autopsy report, therefore, As the defense, we cannot allow our client's conviction of sexual battery to stand in light of this footage. May we continue questioning the defendant?
How does the prosecution respond?
Even if the footage has an irrefutable source, that alone does not prove guilt of... I'd just like to state that in advance.
So the prosecution is denying the murder? Remind me who...
Good question.
The defense repeatedly mentions a stand-in, but where is this person? Who even are they? The person on the station's security footage was wearing sunglasses.
We believe he used a mask made from a 3D printer. If you look closely, we learned this from sources who may have been the stand-in and the collaborators.
Then we should call them to the stand to testify.
No need.
I don't know anything about it.
He said he doesn't know. The murder footage has excellent production value.
Your Honor, I would like to request further
Denied. Both the defendant, it would be unprecedented for a victim.
By that logic, there's no...
I will admit there is a possibility, but not enough that I must once again deny the...
But...
Defense, I've made myself...
Your Honor.
Understood.
What's next?
You're an active duty police officer. Do you still hold that title with pride?
It would be ridiculous, but in my path, even around, if I had...
I suppose not, huh? Harasan, you're familiar with Jin Kuwana?
Nope. Never heard of him.
On October,
Your Honor, the name
Kuwana is the very person who...
Defense, we've not...
But without him, Harasan never would have killed Mikoshi. Am I getting through to you?
I don't know a Kuwana.
No, you definitely do. Kuwana's the one who fanned the... Do you recognize it?
That's Hiro Mikoshiba. I obviously know what he looks like. What of it?
Right.
What are you doing?
I don't know a Kuwana.
No, you Kuwana's... Take a listen to this.
What is it?
It wasn't just some random internet post that made you decide to kill. Even while battling the school in court, you still didn't know for sure who. That's when Kuwana came.
Toshiro-kun came running to the roof. His face was pretty swollen. And a few minutes later, a student named Mikoshiba came up looking for him. I'll never forget the fear I saw in Toshiro-kun's face.
That's the voice of Yokosawa, the teacher, Toshiro-kun.
He told me about everything. How nobody was on his side, and yet, believe me, they said there was no...
After hearing this, the defendant came to believe Mikoshiba-san's unchecked, and ultimately, this... Isn't that right, Hara-san? I see.
Then, is that all? Can the defense please get...
This recording will accept. Thinking about it now, much like the murder, we live in an... Sawa-san, and the one who... Meaning that...
Or is my understanding incorrect? You would say you're completely unaware of the details about your son in this recording. Kuwana had it. Didn't he play it for you?
I never heard it. Regardless of the content, it has nothing to do with me.
So you say. In that case, let's just assume then that Kuwana and I are the only ones in possession of this audio recording. And considering that Kuwana has all but vanished without a trace, that would actually make this the only copy, and me the sole owner. No backup exists.
What are you getting at?
This has no value in this courtroom, then I'm afraid it's never gonna have a value beyond today. And being that you claim it's unrelated to you or this case, then it wouldn't bother you if I were to delete it from my phone right here and now.
Why would... That's crazy. I wouldn't!
Okay. Then tell me why I shouldn't do it.
Because Mikoshiba was a man who should never have escaped being judged. That's the proof of my son's pain. The proof that everyone ignored. That recording is all I have left of him! I took the school to court because Toshiro deserved justice. But all they could say is that the cause of his suicide couldn't be determined. In the end, not a single person was held responsible. No proof, no justice. My son was hung out to dry.
Yes. That's all true.
All of you. You're all so incompetent. You see yourselves as these paragons of law and justice, yet the truth slips right through your fingers. And then, my alibi made you a mockery. I made it so real. You passed me off as just another pervert. You were gullible. Every single one of you. Toshiro threw his life away and justice was blind to his pain. Mikoshiba walked free because of you. You condone murder and call yourselves the law. That's why. That's why I did it. I took Mikoshiba's life with my own hands.
This is coming in hot. Remember that pervert cop? Turns out he's actually a murderer.
To recap, you killed Hiro Mikoshiba in Ijincho, then headed to Shinjuku Station where you and Kawana pulled off a switch, and there you were ultimately arrested as a groper.
Yeah. That's right.
Defendant, you bear animosity for the whole system. We can't just take your words at face value. If you're responsible for Mikoshiba-san's murder, can you bring forward any evidence, or just the murder footage?
To tell you the truth, I have something that I was holding on to for the impact that it would have. It's very real evidence that the law has failed us.
What have you been hiding then? Will it prove you killed Mikoshiba?
Yes.
Then what is it?
If you go to my wife's apartment, you'll find my son's altar there. In it, you'll find the weapon I used for the crime, the knife I murdered him with. It still has Mikoshiba's blood on it.
Wait a minute, Genda-sensei. I prayed at that altar.
Well, I guess you can lead a horse to water.
Very well then. We'll open an investigation.
Defense. Will there be anything further?
No matter how justified, vengeance is not something we can ever take into our own hands. That said, in the case of Ahara-san, our system failed him. We know the law strives to be just, but it failed to prove Toshiro-kun was bullied. That's not justice. Not when no one is held responsible. The law, as well as those who enforce it, are far from perfect. So to the court, I say let this case be a lesson. The law is failing to save people who need saving.
It's clear proceedings should be adjourned. At a later time when Mikoshiba-san's murder weapon is recovered, we can resume the trial. I'm willing to do that via a special exception. Defense, prosecution, is that clear?
No objections.
The defense rests, Your Honor.
Well, Kanagawa PD called from the Ehara residence. They've recovered the knife. I'm ashamed to admit that I was so blind to his scheme.
Well then, that makes two of us.
Seems I underestimated you. And the worst part of all, I was arrogant. Legal authority and organizational connections should never be held above the pursuit of truth. I'm glad you were able to make me see that again. Thank you.
Nah.
You've come a long way.
Genda-sensei.
Prosecutor Takano's been stubborn as hell from the day he passed the bar. Once he's made up his mind, nothing can stand in his way. Not even his own boss. And he only bows once in a blue moon, so I hope you remember this.
Typical Genda law. I'm never going to like you.
You two really pulled it off. Great job.
Yagami-san.
It's Kusumoto, the Vice Minister.
Bando.
He's from public security?
Right.
You handled that with such grace, Yagami-sensei. It's no wonder Kawana holds you in such high regard.
What brings you here?
Yagami-sensei, would you mind if we talked alone?
Why, though? Something we can't hear?
The more you know, the more you risk. You'd be endangering your own lives. If you're willing to accept that, feel free to stay.
We'll clear the room. At this point, we'd just be getting in Yagami-san's way.
It was nearly a month ago that Kusumoto-san received a letter from Kawana, though we were unable to use it to trace him.
What did it say?
Soma told. Kawana hid Shinya Kawai's. If that surfaces as such, we'd like to...
The body was originally I never imagined it would be used against me.
Fine, but why are you telling me this?
Because of the letter he wanted to talk to you.
Huh? Is that Kawana?
Kusumoto-san.
Go ahead.
So, it seems Ehara-san's trial was they took our failing legal system and turned it on.
I don't know what you're thinking, but public security...
No, not this time. And that's just the way I wanted.
The hell are you saying? They catch you, you're a dead man.
That's exactly why I'm negotiating to prevent that. Kusumoto-san.
Yes.
I'll be upfront with you. I never imagined the day would come that you would be the one to betray me. But if I had to guess, Mitsuru-kun must have woke up. If that's the case, then Kawai's murder, your whole past, you're not the only one it stands to ruin. If all that comes into the light, Mitsuru-kun will be labeled the son of a murderer.
Exactly. I can't let that... That's the one thing I need to prevent.
I know. That's good. That's exactly what you should be doing. So please, don't stop now on my behalf. Enough is enough. You and your son have been through enough hell. I want to protect Mitsuru-kun too. Almost as much as his mother.
Where is Kawai's body? Tell me.
I can only assume this call is being traced, so even as we speak, I'm standing somewhere very close to it.
You gave us the location. I'm going to dispatch Soma.
Kawana! Where are you?
I'm in Injincho. If I take even one step out of this city, I'd be powerless. I've got nowhere else left to go.
Kawana! After they find Kawai's body and Kawana is taken care of, I'm next on the list. Bando can act at his own discretion. If he wants me gone, he'll be able to silence anyone who could know too much. Sawa-sensei was just the first victim. You yourself have sealed this fate, you know. Will you tell him? Will you tell Mitsuru-kun about Sawa-sensei?
Surely you know it wasn't my fault. Sawa-san's death was a tragedy. I never imagined that would happen.
What about Kawana? Can you imagine how his death is gonna play out in a few hours? I can, but I'm not gonna let him go down without a fight. Which means, I'm going to Ijincho.
I can talk some sense into Bando. I won't allow him to kill indiscriminately. So please, don't go out there to risk your life.
That's how it works. No promises. Tsukumo, Kawana's still out in Ijincho. Soma and RK are heading there too. We need to get to him fast.
Wait, are you sure about that?
You should be able to pick up some chatter. Pinpoint the location. I'm on my way. I'll talk to you soon.
Tsukumo?
I see you've arrived in Ijincho safe and sound.
What's happening? Is RK on the move?
Oh yes. Picture begins. With likely Kawana. I just sent it over to you.
Hang on. Is this Shinya Kawai?
Indeed it is. I data mined the image and found out it was taken just... It's a warehouse company on...
You mean Siren's owner? Send me the warehouse's address.
Actually, Sugiura, if you want to rock.
Can't.
Cop, over here. These RK assholes are like bananas. They only come in bunches.
Take it they don't want us getting to Kawana-san?
Guess they were expecting us. Sure are making...
What are those people doing? Should we call the cop?
Kaito-san.
Yeah! Can't you see we're in a...
You four, freeze!
Somehow they never show up when you need them. But they're right there when it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Think this bunch is with public security?
I'm not sure. Either way, we don't have time to deal with them.
Hey! Relax, fellas. I can vouch for these guys.
Nabe-san.
The lid came off the Mikoshiba case. We can investigate the connection to Ehara. But what the hell are you guys doing here?
Kawana's in a tight spot, actually. Can I count on you? Will the cops help?
What do you mean by a tight spot?
Take a step back, please. These men are gonna be under our jurisdiction.
This has to wait. We're dealing with a matter of life and death here.
Be quiet!
Hey, I told you I could vouch for these guys. Why don't we all just chill out and let them explain what they're doing?
Hey! What the hell? I suggest you stay out of this. Okay, name and department. Our orders are coming from way higher up the chain than yours, sir. So again, stay out of this. There's nothing stopping me from arresting a detective. Or do you want to try me?
And do your orders include going around belting us with your batons?
We're about to have a problem here, aren't we?
All four of you, put your hands up and face the car. I said, move!
Oh, damn! It's Yagami-san! What brings you all the way out here?
Matsu? Akane?
Hey! Stop that!
Whoa! Back off, dude!
Hey, check it out! These goddamn cops, they're jacking my friend's food because they're shady as fuck! I'm no expert, but is that shit legal?
Nice. Sugiura, start the car.
Okay.
Ah! Hey! Kirby, cop! There's a cop here and he's creeping on me!
Those kids aren't even half bad.
Let's roll!
Hey, stop!
Shit!
Stop! Let's go!
Tesso.
Looks like everybody's on our side. Except RK and the cops.
Great. Kawana's gonna be waiting for us.
I'm on it. Going as fast as I can.
Tsukumo, we're just about at the place. You got a visual?
Yeah, the view's great from up here, Yagamishi. From my position, it looks like RK is swarming the whole building.
And Soma?
I can't confirm his location, unfortunately. Kawana-san either.
Okay. So give me a number here. How many RK we got?
I'd say about 100.
100?
It's a massive warehouse, so they need all the manpower they can get. They seem to have fanned out to search for Kawai's body. The good news is there's no indication they found it yet.
Tsukumo-kun, got any bright ideas for where I should park this thing?
I'm afraid it won't matter too much. The enemy already knows you're en route. You'll have a welcoming party no matter where you decide to enter from.
That works. Just means we get to show up and beat down the front door.
Are you guys ready?
Hey, anyone else getting some good deja vu from kicking a bunch of asses in a downpour?
I'm pretty pumped, actually. It's reminding me I'm alive, you know?
Come on, man. Are you that bored back in Kamurocho?
Let's go!
Ah, you morons.
I wish you hadn't.
stronger I get.
Why is this always happening to me? Ah, you morons.
Hey, we've got company.
What are they so mad about?
Yeah, they're just... This is all to find...
Well, that's it. Break time, fella!
That all you got?
It's Kawana. I assume you're here? Then all the players have assembled. Put simply, a trap for...
So everything from calling Riku...
Yeah. I'm gonna drag him. Kiki only gets away with his if I...
You know she sold you out, right?
Look, that doesn't matter. Alone?
If you wanted help, you...
To deceive your... Listen, I...
And we'll just have...
Sure.
Whoa, what is it?
Might be some arcade down below, too.
Probably right.
Huh? The hell were the guys up there even doing? Come on, let's trash them! Go then!
And stay down.
Let's roll, Talk.
Won't open? Maybe they barred it from the other side.
Hey, what the...
Let's see if...
Uh-huh. Hey. Uh-huh. Suspicious. Hey, what the? Hey. Suspicious. Uh-huh. What the? Suspicious.
Hey guys.
Oh, you spot a way through?
Yeah, let me see if it'll work.
Gotcha. You can leave.
I have to do something about this right now.
Here we go! Right. Let's roll that.
That door looks like it leads ahead.
It's locked. Let me see if I can pick it.
Almost there. Got it.
You're the man, Yagami-san.
Hey! Hold her right! Ah, damn. Tuck, you got you.
Counting on...
Another pile of shit. Well, Yagami-san, I guess no arcane.
Still more of...
Another. Oi, kora teme!
Yagami-san! I'm a little tied up over here, my...
Hey.
Think so?
Damn it.
You know I will!
Hey. What the? Hey. Uh-huh. What the? Hey. Hey. What the? Don't stop. Gotta think.
Need a lift? That's job clearing the path. Because of that, I found this.
Come on board!
This ought to be good.
the fuck do you clowns think you're doing? Your asses are dead! Go then!
What a waste.
Let's roll, Talk.
Another elevator. Kuwana's...
Yeah, let's go.
Damn it! Why is this taking so long? Find Kawai's body, and Kuwana will show up. Faster you go, faster we get out of here. This air is unbearable.
Sir, do you think Kawana's still around? We already tore this place up. Couldn't he have bailed?
Well, he didn't get out with Kawai's body. No cars have gotten in or out of here since we showed up. Just find the body. We can deal with Kuwana later.
Soma-san! Come check it out! Kawai's body. Sir, I think we found it.
Do you see? You can do anything if you put your mind to it. Yo, how we doing?
Sir, I'm the one who found him. We were just about to pull him out. Ugh, he's so fucking nasty.
Good. Get this thing out of here. I've got a buyer ready to pay quite a premium. Good job, everybody. It's Kuwana. You thought you could hide? Show yourself. Don't you want to try to negotiate?
You call this a negotiation? You don't bring a gun to a ceasefire.
You've led us on a hell of a wild chase, Soma.
Well then. How many mice do we have in the maze? One appears. The weakest dies first.
That fucking hurt! I'm gonna fucking kick this little wimp's ass!
You calling me a wimp, asshole?
Out of my fucking way!
You made it out alive, Yagami.
So, is all this playing out exactly as you planned?
If we can catch this murderer here and put him in chains, then I'd say we're off to a good start.
That's hypocritical, isn't it? You say I'm a killer? What's your body count up to?
I'm just a former Japanese teacher. Sounds to me like you've got it all wrong.
Well, doesn't that figure? The only teacher I ever hated was in my high school Japanese class.
Soma. I don't know if I've ever met a more twisted piece of shit. Undercover agent or whatever. You've crossed the line without giving a damn.
Undercover agent? My men don't need to hear this shit.
Sawa-sensei died at your hands. You deserve what's coming.
I'm afraid that's what you say when you have the upper hand.
Guys, turn it on. Now it's time to give them hell.
Okay.
They're going down! Oh, yeah!
Let's get this over with.
Stick around, won't you? Behind you.
Come on!
Stick around, won't you? Behind you.
Stronger.
Learn when to quit.
Try this! Strong. Come on!
you'll be alone, without the darkness to protect you. Bondo, too. He'll abandon you to your fate. To hell with evil being necessary for order. You'll rot in a cell for the rest of your miserable life.
All that's left to do is clean this shit up.
Yo, you might want to stay away from that. Pull it out any further, and it'll set off the bomb I planted.
What?
It could very well end up going off anyway. But that'll be up to me.
Oh, what the fuck? I can't keep track of how many times this guy has changed sides.
As long as Kawai's body exists, Kusumoto-san will never be free. So I'll make sure it's never found again. You guys might want to consider stepping out.
Kawana, you can't do it.
But I can. This was always going to be the backup plan anyway. If you guys hadn't made it down here, I would have blown up both the body and Soma all in one shot. But still, if Soma dies, I'll never get to the one pulling the strings. And Kusumoto-san will never be free of these goddamn shackles.
Kusumoto-san needs to turn herself in. If she keeps trying to hide from all this, she'll be haunted by her past wherever she goes. You'd rather she carry those sins for the rest of her life, than all by herself. Because after today, you won't be there to help anymore. You have to leave. You'll disappear. From here on out, you'll need to live deep in the shadows.
If she turns herself in, she'd never be able to see Mitsuru again. Her son is finally awake, after 13 years in a coma. Does tearing them apart sound like justice to you?
I want nothing more than for everyone involved to get a happy ending. But still, if I turn my back on it now, Sawa-sensei's sacrifice becomes a footnote. That won't work. She can't say her piece without a voice. So if I don't raise mine for her, what justice prevails?
Fine. I'll just push the button. Everyone in here can be blown to hell.
You really gonna do that?
If you guys don't back off, then I will. Do you know how many people I've killed through the years?
Nah. But if you were really that kind of scum, we wouldn't have come down here. You wouldn't be the kind of person worth saving. This one is my fight, guys.
The way I see this, Tak, you and Kuwana both have your reasons. Something to consider. But between the both of you, is there really a right answer?
Come get some!
let go!
I don't want Kusamoto-san. She shouldn't have to keep suffering. The truth, we put too much value on it. All it does is crush us.
That's not true. It's because the truth was being hidden. That's what led to Sawa-sensei's death, isn't it? Set Kusamoto free. It's time for all this to end. I mean, you've gotta already know. When justice breaks, someone's always gonna find a way to redefine it to suit themselves. And from that point of view, everything you do feels justified. That's why you're able to look past the sacrifice and the damage you cause.
No. I didn't want this.
I get that. But who decides what's wrong? Who gets to decide what's right? That's not us. Come on. Sawa-sensei died because you made the choice for her, and you took her truth. Who does that really serve? Tell me who. Why would you want that? The truth is all we have. When the law can't be fair, the truth becomes our last ray of hope. So please, Sawa-sensei's truth, don't take that from her. Kusamoto-san.
Kitakata-sensei!
I couldn't protect you. I couldn't even protect your secret.
Please lift up your eyes. I saw that picture you posted of Kawai's dead face. I took a hard look. This was the man I killed. I saw the pain in his propulsive face. I saw the consequences of my actions. Sawa-san never should have been dragged into this. I saw how I betrayed and abandoned you too,
Kusamoto-san.
I've been frightened ever since. I was scared Mitsuru would find out the truth. I was worried he would discover his mother was a monster. And for you as well, Sensei. You carried it for me. You clung to such a dark secret. I made you do this for so long. I never should have gone through with it. And I won't let you bear the burden of my mistake anymore. That's why I've decided. I'm going to turn myself in. I have some bad news for you, Mitsuru. Your mother won't be coming home for a while. It's not work. But I feel I should warn you. I'm going to be placing a burden on your shoulders. I'm so sorry. Mitsuru?
Please don't worry, Mom. If anything, I should be the one worrying about you.
Huh?
I could tell something was bothering you. You've been hiding a problem for a while, haven't you? I'm sure it's been hard. Especially considering what a burden I've been.
No. That's not it at all.
Don't worry, Mom. I more or less already know. In fact, let me tell you. I was doing physical therapy earlier, and I managed to take a few steps. For the first time in 13 years.
That's wonderful.
It didn't feel like much, really. But still, you know what the doctor said? That if I keep at it, I'll be able to stand on my own 2 feet. And then I'll be able to walk again pretty soon. When that time comes, I'll be there for you. It'll finally be my turn to support you. So please don't worry about me, Mom. Don't let me hold you back. Go do whatever it is you have to do. I'll be waiting.
I'm sorry, Mitsuru. Thank you.
Enter. I don't recall having an appointment with any prosecutors today.
Are you familiar with Kazuki Soma of RK? Public Security's inside man. He infiltrated the Kamurocho underworld on assignment. As you're aware, he got caught up in some illicit activity. You knew this, yet somehow his actions stayed off the record.
Whatever you're talking about, I have no idea, son.
Just so you know, Soma's been arrested by Kanagawa police. The investigation is ongoing. He's the prime suspect in the murder of Yoko Sawa in her Yokohama home. It's our suspicion that he was acting on the orders he received from you, and that would make you complicit in her death. You wanted to manipulate Reiko Kusumoto, and so you stooped to blackmail.
Let me guess why you're here. You want to put all of this out in the open?
If it means exposing the truth, certainly.
You want to burn down Japan? This is bigger than me. It could go all the way up the chain. People of power nationwide would be dragged into your scandal. And some of those people might even be the superiors cutting your paychecks.
Yep. But the bureaucracy isn't the monolith you think it is. The more political power you wield, the more enemies you have waiting in the shadows for the opportune moment to strike. We've met with them, and we have their full cooperation on this.
As a result, Soa-san's security footage has been recovered. It had mysteriously gone missing when the investigation was opened. Upon further review, Kazuki Soma is clearly visible in it. Who would have the authority to order that evidence to be locked away? That would be you, Bando-san.
For my part, I did the things I thought were necessary. I'm trying to maintain order. It's not hyperbole that I've saved us. My actions. So if you intend to drag me through the mud, I'll see you in court.
So we will. That said, we got this far because those detectives persevered. So I wouldn't expect the prosecution to drop the ball now.
We only got this far because those detectives persevered? Oh, yeah? Wouldn't have expected that from Takano. Much less about Yagami.
Yes. But Mafuyu said she overheard it herself. He did really say it.
In the meantime,
Ehara-san has been charged for Mikoshiba's murder, and Reiko Kusamoto for Shinya Kawai's death, too. Both of them are fully cooperating with the investigation.
Well, I suppose that ties everything up with a bow. Except for Kuwana.
Yes. Kuwana's still missing. He's the last of the loose ends.
So he is.
You think he's still out there? Would he risk his life to keep hunting down and killing bullies?
Well, I have my doubts about that. Yagami-san believes he can turn over a new leaf.
Some things never really change, do they? This place is still filthy.
Squeaky and clean isn't gonna work for everyone.
That's all a matter of taste. I'd say this place just has flavor.
You brought some snacks?
Yeah. We stopped at the convenience store around the corner on the way here.
Come on, Doc. It ought to be you treating the boys. Bring in some sushi to show them how generous you are.
Oh, should I now? Well, I'm already way ahead of you.
Yo! Did someone order some sushi? Only the best for you guys. Courtesy of Yagami Detective Agency.
So?
Good shit, man. You are a true gentleman. Huh? Hey, what the fuck? There's avocado on this shit. Where the hell did you get this from?
Aniki, if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. In fact, that just leaves more for me.
Fine. Then I can chew umi and salmon roe.
Hey, save me the tamago. Long as I got my egg, I'm good.
Who goes for the egg?
I'll leave Kawai's body with you. The cops can have him. But then I'm out. I gotta disappear for a while. I'll fade back into the shadows.
Like hell, man.
If he's arrested, public security would have his head. They'd charge him with the one murder he didn't commit. Sawa-sensei wouldn't get the justice she deserves. And worse, they'd find a way to silence him.
Besides, you don't have any proof that I'm even guilty. Anything they could charge me for would never stick.
Just what are you getting at? You said yourself that you spent the last several years taking out bullies all over the country. That's gotta count for something.
I never left a single shred of evidence behind. So good luck. The cops and the prosecution would have nothing to go on. In a legal sense, all you guys can really do is stand there and watch me walk out of here. The law has never been very good about being flexible. The whole system is hollow. It can't judge who needs to be judged. It can't save who needs to be saved. I'll expose that. Every action I take serves that goal. As long as kids like Mitsuru continue to suffer out there, I'll do it for them. Even if it means I have to keep my hands dirty, I don't care. Goodbye.
You're right about one thing. The law is hollow. As it stands now, the system does fail people. All the same, the law evolves. We have to make it better. But it takes time, and the work is never done. That's why. That's why as long as the law lets people fall through the cracks, I'm gonna be there. Except, I won't do it anything like you.
We already know you're the one who snitched. You didn't think we'd find out?
Come on, don't you have anything to say? Huh? You owe us an answer, don't you?
I'm sorry. And there it is. I knew you were lying all along. You are a lying piece of shit, huh?
What do you have to say for yourself?
You think your apologies are gonna cut it? You're in deep shit, girl, and that's not how this fucking works. So look over here real...
Oh, isn't this gross? What are they doing to that poor girl?
3 against 1?
Shit. Hey, come on. Move it.
You don't have to. You've got no reason to go with these guys.
What the hell? Mind your own business, assholes!
Do you really think we're the ones being assholes?
Yeah, that's pretty rude.
You guys gotta learn when it's time to give it a rest.
Who the hell are you guys?
Hey, you three. You need to leave. And stay away from that girl.
Terrible kids. I'm so glad someone finally stood up for that young lady.
I know. Aren't those Serio High students?
Hey, let's just go. Come on.
Are you okay? I'm sorry. No, don't be. I'm sorry. Really. I just wish I had seen what was happening earlier. You'll be fine.
So to our breaking news. After an anonymous report, the Tokyo Metropolitan Police have announced the discovery of 5 murder victims. Found in areas across the country, all 5 victims have evidently been deceased for several years. According to the anonymous tip, the common thread between these victims is that they were all at one time accused of malicious school bullying. The police are working quickly to identify them, and an investigation task force is being launched immediately. This task force's first challenge will be to secure the cooperation of law enforcement across all of the prefectures involved.